Well, now, greetings and salutations to you all once again. It is I, the Ravenous Spectre, and today we're doing a little bit of an unboxing, and that is of Crash Bandicoot First Four Figures, the peoples that put this baby out. Yeah, this was on sale on clearance at Best Buy, with my GCU that had kicked in with it. I think my GCU kicked in with it, I'm not really sure. I paid like $20-some for it. The original price for this thing, I think, was like $60 or $70. So yeah, this was definitely worth that price, I think. And I've kind of gotten along the lines of me wanting to pick up more figures lately, possibly depending on what they are and depending on how much they are. Yeah, because I'm focused. There you go. I'm not paying out the ass for these things. That's not freaking happening. And you may not have noticed this as I was turning the box, but I'll go ahead and show you. Yeah, you see that? You see that? Yeah. I already contacted Best Buy about this. I talked to them about it. They said they could either give me a 10% refund on this purchase, or I could take it to a nearest Best Buy and get a refund, or replace it with another figure if they had it, or mail it back in and get it another figure. But I thought to myself, after getting off the phone with them, I was like, well, knowing the price that I paid for it, yeah, it was a clearance item, but that still doesn't matter. I mean, it was brand new anyways to begin with. I don't know how in the hell this happened. Maybe you need to actually look at your ship before you ship it, Best Buy. You know, wow, who'd ever thought to actually look at it before you ship the damn thing? But I went ahead and went with a 10% discount because I was like, well, knowing the price I paid, knowing it's, 10% ain't much, but it's still a little bit of extra money, back to me again. So I was like, I don't want to drive to Best Buy, which is like 30 minutes away, to see if they have it, to see if I can exchange it. I don't want to get a refund, obviously, because of the fact, even though it's just the top of the box, nothing's wrong with the figure. I already took it out and checked it out and everything, which I'll do that in a minute and showcase him there. He just fell over. Okay, about ready to fall into a billion pieces there. But yeah, that's really cool on top. Aku Aku is there on top. But I went ahead and said, nah, I'll just go ahead and keep it and get the 10% refund. And I don't want to mail it off, because who's to say if I mail it off and they mail me another one, who's to say if I get it and take them out and his friggin' arms fall off? So, there's no real telling. I don't really know. Honestly, I think what it is maybe because it's a clearance item, because I've noticed some of their clearance items before in their store, and this is the first time I've ordered offline, that in their store, some of them were kind of beaten up a bit. I don't know how the items were on the inside, but just from the outside, I'm like, yeah, that's definitely not something you want to put a lot of money towards, so it would be a good idea if it was actually on clearance. But Aku Aku is upside down. But they have this little thing that is on the inside, like a little diorama there in the back, where he goes through the portals in the games, that you can cut out and set down and set the figure on top of it. But I really want to go ahead and keep this box, so I'm just going to keep the box as it is and just go from there. Let's take him out gradually, and there he is, and all of his... Hang on a second. God damn it! Whoa! There we go. There he is, and all of his zany, wacky, lovely glory. Yeah, it's got some weight to it. It does have some weight to it, so that lets you know it isn't cheap or anything like that. If it's a PVC painted statue, it's got some good weight to it. But yeah, all of his little hair spikes and everything feel really nice, and the overall texture and everything feels good. Everything seems like it's really, really well done, to be honest. I'm not regretting it. I'm not regretting the figure at all. I'm not the hugest Crash Bandicoot fan. I do like his games. I haven't beaten any of them, really. I've gotten far in a few of them, but regardless of that, he's still a real wacky and zany character. And another reason that I had gotten this, to be perfectly honest, it was just something that I was thinking of when I had purchased it. This was a figure that, well, I guess you could say that. It was a character that my dad really liked, and he passed away in 2014. But he really liked Crash Bandicoot, and he really liked the Crash Bandicoot games. He was really into them. He never beat any of them, but he said, I can relate with that guy. I'm like, yeah, of course, Dad, because you look like a zany Bandicoot. He's like, yeah, exactly. So, yeah, in a ways, it was kind of just the fact that, hey, you know, I wanted to get something for myself that I like, but also the fact that my dad also really liked as well. So that was kind of another reason that I wanted to pick it up, especially given what the price was. But I'm going to put him back in the box and set him up. I might take him out. I'm not really sure, because the box does look cool, besides the fact that there's two godforsaken ripped off pieces of cardboard on the top. But anyways, I just want to go ahead and showcase this and talk about it and unbox him. And I will go ahead and I will end this like I always do. Later, taters.